So these are the 6 steps, and I'll briefly on this slide cover all 6. So first is mastery. Mastery, there's 4 parts that I'm going to go into later, but it's all about eliminating the chaos. How many of you feel like you're constantly putting out fires? Okay, it happens, right? Things come up, get your attention, and really to be able to eliminate that chaos, you need to develop the fundamentals, these 4 mastery parts, and I'll explain that later. After you've eliminated the chaos, then we focus on niche or niche, depending on how you pronounce it. Niche is where we're going to focus the majority of this presentation, this workshop, on the 5 ways. And in your folders, there's a worksheet, 5 ways. I'll have you pull it out here in a second. But this is all about generating predictable cash flow. All right, this step is very important, and this is where it really does get exciting. And I have some good examples for you. So once you have this cash flow that's predictable, then we focus on the step called leverage. Leverage is all about finding efficiencies by developing and implementing systems. Okay, so I'll talk a little bit about systems, what you're looking for when you're developing these systems to give you back time. After you've focused on leverage and you got systems working really well, then we focus on the step of team. Okay, team, there are so much work that you can do in your team, developing your team. And this is really where you start to develop and grow that structure of growth. And then you start working on how you can start to step out of the picture, right? Because if you have your team running very well and very efficient and utilizing the systems you've put in place, now you're able to really, maybe you hire a general manager to run everything. You're at that step of synergy and results. Really, these last 2 kind of go together. When your business is going so well, it's a well-oiled machine. Synergy, it's all working together. You're generating those results that you're looking for. Now, maybe it's passive income because you've stepped out of it, or you want to franchise it, all right, or possibly sell it. Because what do you think? If you're fully vested and you're working in your business and you're trying to sell it while you're running everything, are you going to be able to sell it for very much? No. It's pretty hard to sell a job, right? That's basically what you'd be doing, is selling a job to somebody else. And it's not worth that much. But if you're able to get your business going to where you are out of that picture, it's self-running, now you're selling a business. That's where your money is made. Okay, so those are the 6 steps. I quickly went over those. We'll talk about each one a little bit more throughout. But mastery is that first foundation. That's the part of the definition of a commercial enterprise. Okay? So I said there's 4 parts to mastery. First, it's destination mastery. Do you have a vision statement, a mission statement, points of culture, right? That's the destination mastery that we're teaching and coaching our clients to do. A lot of people, especially the business owners, have an idea on where they want to go. But hardly ever do we find business owners who have well-defined it, plastered it on their walls, and if you ask the team who works for them that they know what that vision is, that mission and that culture. So that's what we focus on first. Is because if you don't know where you're going, you're not going to get there. Right? And so this destination mastery is when your whole business knows where they're going and why. Why are we doing these things that you keep telling us we need to do? Right? That's destination mastery. Money mastery. It's so important that you know your finances. Right? Too many times business owners maybe look at their profit and loss statement, their cash flow, their balance sheets around tax season. And that's it. But that's a foul. What we coach is that you really need to establish money mastery. Business owners should know their financials, their numbers, looking at those statements on a monthly basis. Right? It's very important. Right? That's one way to eliminate a lot of that chaos. Time mastery. Okay? Big part. A lot of times we find people who are interested in coaching. They want to grow their business, but they just don't have the time. Alright? And that really comes down to priorities and being self-disciplined. being able to utilize, we call it a default diary, where you space out exactly what you must do. Right? Mastering your time is very essential for eliminating that chaos. And then lastly, delivery mastery. This is all about delivering on consistency. Giving your clients or your customers what they want, when they want it. Because if you don't have that mastered, no sense trying to generate more business if you can't keep the business that you have. Okay? So that's mastery. Once we focus on those 4 things, we eliminate the chaos, then we get to niche or niche. Right? This is a commercial, profitable enterprise. Right? This is generating that predictable cash flow. So if you'll open up your folders, pull out those 5 ways. We're going to talk about and use those specifically. But before we talk about the 5 ways that we focus on, in your business, and you think about your competitors, do you want to compete on price? No. Definitely not. Right? So we really coach on, you need to identify a unique selling proposition, a USP. What sets you apart from your competitors? What value do you give them? And one thing we coach on is to come up with a guarantee. Alright, why a guarantee? Guarantees are powerful because now they're no longer focusing on what you charge or what your price is. You are giving them the value, the guarantee. For example, at Wasatch ActionCOACH, we guarantee that with coaching, after 17 weeks, if we haven't found our fee or covered our fee, then our coaching is free. There's no other business coach that I've heard of that offers that same guarantee. Right? It helps put clients at ease when you can offer a guarantee like that. So also I just challenge you gentlemen, think of that. What type of guarantee can I offer? And that when someone's asking me, well, what's your cost, what's your price? You know, yes, you can answer that, but really demonstrate the value you offer and consider a guarantee. That way it's taking the focus off of the price.